can stay right here, we will play until somehow you can find a slightly different frame of mind. Right here in my arms, away from all harm, you'll be safe from all the flares, although I know you don't care. Take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path along the lines with your shattered frame of mind. Or is that you could always stay? We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a slightly better frame of mind. Take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines with your shattered frame of mind. Or is that you could always stay? We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a slightly better frame of mind. Take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path along the lines with your shattered frame of mind. Or is that you could always stay? We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a slightly better frame of mind. And when the light comes through, when that day isn't you, then it will be time for a new frame of mind. When all eyes are on you, you will know what to do, since you will have found your new frame of mind. When you lift your head up to the sky, take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines, but always know that you'll be safe. I'll be here throughout your days. Come find me and we will play.
Rolling snake eyes. One too many. One too many times.
feeling me, come over. Why don't you sit over here? You're making me quiver. I see you watching my figure. I know you want this. No, you don't need to be scared. Come over. Why don't you play with my hair? You're making me quiver. I see you watching my figure. Well, you like me. Tell me you're feeling me. Why don't you come over here? I won't wait around. Not waiting for you. Don't play around. I'm nobody's fool. Tell me I like me. Tell me you're feeling me. Come over. No, you don't need to be afraid. You're making me quiver. I see you watching my figure.
A wonderful good morning! What a miracle that I'm on time. What the frick? My cam not working? Hello?
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd.
Why is my Pokemon cam working, huh?
A little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, 'cause that's where the party's at. And you
Kinda not understandable. Hour, a blast to stay.
get your booty on the floor tonight. Make my day.
Hour,
A place
blast to stay.
Get your booty on the floor tonight. Make my day. Make my
There you go, good morning! Wait,
Make my day. Make my day.
or not. There you go. No. Eh?
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd are jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, 'cause that's where the
Sometimes I
party's at,
don't
and you
understand.
find out if you do that. A place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight. Make my day.
Why so difficult? An amazing Sunday to you guys. It's kind of a miracle that I'm awake. Because I really couldn't sleep last night. So I went to bed. I thought like, let's take a nap. It was midnight, around midnight. I took a nap for 3 hours. And then I couldn't sleep anymore when I went again to bed. Kinda weird. Guys, new YouTube video, if you can, click on the link, that would be really nice. Giving it a view by your click, that would be amazing. Pump up the jam. I also completely ruined my YouTube front page because I sank into a hole of watching really weird videos yesterday. It looks kind of normal right now, but watched him a lot. Watched him a lot. Watched him a lot. Doesn't look even too bad. But I was scrolling through YouTube and just watched some weird ass shit. Check my history. Check my history. There's this hydraulic press. Oh, that's what we're gonna do right now. I didn't click on it, but then I decided like we're gonna watch this. Showing a scammer's own webcam on computer. Exile, my own video. This one. This one. That was so weird, that video. That was so weird.
Today, I'm gonna show you amazing Japanese packaging.
You might not think product
Yeah, that was kinda weird. Oh, that's what we wanted to watch.
Warned me
I watched it.
support rat could come with them to the groom. When somebody asked me if their dog's emotional support rat could come with them to the groomers, obviously I said yes.
Can you imagine
This is
a
Sully,
pet
the
has a
10-month-old
pet?
Australian Shepherd and Border Collie mix.
A pet has
and
a
his
pet.
rat, Benny. And yes,
It's
Benny
his
will also
emotional
be in the
support
bathroom.
rat.
Sully is a very nervous puppy, and the owners were concerned on how he would handle the groom today. I'm not going to lie, at first he did try to escape. But we
The
made
dog
sure
has a
that
rat
the furry little friend was close
To
by in
calm
order
him
to keep
down and soothe
calm.
him. The rat looks kind of funny.
After a few minutes in the bath, although he did try to escape one more time, he calmed down considerably.
Doggy.
When introducing a dog to grooming for the first time, I take
He's having
certain
a
steps
rat
to
as a
make it
pet.
as less scary as possible. Today, I didn't bathe Sully's face or ears. That way, I wouldn't have to blow dry that area. If a dog is scared of the water, they will most likely also be afraid of the dryer. Unfortunately, Sully wouldn't accept treats, so I used praise and visits from Benny instead. The happy hoodie is used during the dry to keep the ears safe from the noise and air.
She needs to bring his
Pressure
rat
also
so he
acts like a
stays
hug,
calm.
which for many dogs helps to ease anxiety.
Doggy. Good boy. Pump up the
The
jam.
owners warned me that he had a bad experience having his nails clipped when he was younger, and that's something that I might not be able to do today. Fortunately, I was able to clip every nail, although I had to give him plenty of breaks and praise. And now it's Benny's turn.
Doggy.
Out of all the rodents that you can get as a pet, rats are the most friendly, most intelligent, and least likely to bite. They make great pets for children since they are so social and friendly, and they can easily be taught
The rat also doesn't want
They
it.
can even be litter trained. On average, they live 2 to 3 years, and they do best living with at least one other rat. They will eat whenever possible, so it's important to monitor their eating, unless you want a little obese critter, which wouldn't be ideal for their health. Just like dogs and cats, rats can be purchased from breeders who work to ensure their pups are healthy with good temperaments, unlike purchasing from a pet store. And despite the theory that rats are dirty and carry diseases, pet rats are quite the opposite and are often overlooked as family pets for this reason.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Lots of people assume by the name of my channel that I
Don't
am
let him
only
go
a pet
out.
person, but the truth is, I love all animals in every shape and size.
Dude, if he
I
runs
do
away, you
believe
never
that
find
Benny
him. He's too
performed
small.
his job well today and helped Sully feel calm during his entire grooming appointment.
Oh, they're
And
best
I'm not
friends.
going to lie, their bond
Look at
was
this.
beyond adorable. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the scared Sully and the beloved Benny.
Oh. Wait until the end, okay. Okay. Yeah, I watched this yesterday. Kinda. Look at my history. I went through 1 trillion videos. That was wild. Because I really couldn't sleep yesterday. Jesus. Chad, I hope you're feeling good today. A farmer's wet dream. Wow, Dragonfly news.
What up, boys, and welcome back to another video.
Oh. Okay, he's talking about news that I can talk about. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, wait. Where was this video? Wait. If you pass this logo test, you have a photographic memory.
This one, of course.
Okay, I watched these already.
Now, how about Domino's Pizza? Which logo is correct?
Okay, Chad, which one is correct? Left or right? I say right. I don't remember.
That's the one.
Hey, there you go. God
If
Gamer.
you watch TV, you must know
Okay.
the correct NBC logo.
That is bad.
Jump the
That
shark.
coloration is so bad right here. It's so bad. Obviously, it's the left one. That is such a bad fake.
Here it is. I know it was hard. I didn't get it right myself.
No, that was not hard.
Ice cream people, this one's for you.
I
What's
have
the
no
correct
idea what it
Baskin-Robbins
is.
logo?
I have no idea what that is.
It's this one. Blue,
I knew it
pink,
anyway.
Pink, blue. Do you have a MasterCard credit card?
Oh,
Then
shit.
You should know this logo. But red
Oh, wow,
and
but,
yellow, or yellow and red.
Right. Left. Right. I said right.
Yeah, this is the one. Red and yellow.
God Gamer.
That's a fancy
I have a
brand,
Massacre literally next
but
to me.
You've probably seen it around a lot. So what's
Oh.
your call?
Left. I could have just turned around because it just lays around here.
It's this one.
What?
Are you a Mac person or a Microsoft person?
Oh,
The right one.
they want to fuck with me. It's right. Oh wow. Right.
Uh-oh, it's way harder than it seems. But the correct logo is this one. Coca-Cola is the most consumed drink in the US.
Huh?
The second place goes to Diet Coke. So, which logo is correct?
It's left. It goes through the L. Goes through the L.
It was easy, right? Of course. This one.
That was
The
actually
third
easy.
most consumed soda drink? Pepsi. So find the right logo.
Oh shit, left. Left.
This is the one.
God Gamer.
Take a closer look at these images and find the correct old school Disney castle.
Old school? How old school should it be? Only Wild Daddy knows this. Right side is correct.
It's this one. If you got it right, I bet you've seen a lot of Disney movies. Subway is the 6th most profitable fast food chain. The first one is, of course,
Left.
McDonald's. Can you
Right?
guess
Ah.
the correct Subway logo?
Left. Hello?
Yeah, it's this one.
Told you.
LG with a dot or without?
Oh, with a dot. With a dot. Left.
Yeah, of course the logo has a dot.
Of course, yeah.
Can you find the correct Sprite logo?
What is the difference? Stop. What is even the difference? Oh, the dot on the eye is the difference. Oh. Right. It has a dot.
Here it is. Great job. Are you a gamer? If so, you're bound
Ah,
to crack
shit,
this one.
left.
If not, well, try your best.
Yeah. No, obviously left.
Yep. Did you get it right?
Yeah, I did.
What's the correct Discord logo?
Left.
Yeah, it's this one. No antenna. It's not Reddit. What's the correct house arrangement on the
True, it's
Hogwarts
on
coat of
Reddit, yeah.
arms? Only true Potterheads will know.
Excuse me? What? What? Who? Obviously, I'm not a very Harry Potter fan, but I know that they have like 4 houses, and this one has only 3. Obviously, it's the left one then. Fuck.
It's this one. Did you get it right? Another question for gamers. What's
Oh,
the
that is
correct
so bad.
PlayStation logo?
That is so bad. Obviously, the color is so mismatched
It's
on
this
left.
one.
Of course.
Great job.
course,
Especially
the
if
color
you
is
have
so-
no clue about gaming. The most popular browser used by people worldwide is Google Chrome. As for Opera, it isn't even in the top 3. But I bet you know the correct logo.
Oh, wow. Right.
That's the one. Another
God
shout
damn
out
it.
to coffee and donuts fans. Can you recognize the correct logo?
Left.
It's this one. Can you figure out the real Nutella logo?
Stop. Wait a second. I'm kind of scared it could be left one. I would definitely opt in for right, but you sure it had a black N at the beginning? What? I mean, they make it tricky, so obviously it makes me question myself. But why do I thought like left
Right.
could be possible?
Here it is. Can you recognize the one and only Shell logo?
Oh, right side. Right side.
It's this one. Was it tricky?
No.
Pizza lovers, what's the correct Pizza Hut logo?
Again, completely miscolored. The green is so miscolored. Of course, it's left, but the right one is so
That's the one we
miscolored.
need, guys. This one can be used as a "How old are you?" test. I'll remember that.
It has nothing to do with how old you are. I had no idea there was a other like. Oh, true. It's ICQ, not LimeWire. Oops. Fuck. Guys, when I stopped using ICQ, I started smoking weed. Come on, give me a break. I say left.
Oh, sound forever. Millennials.
You still know your
this
number,
logo is
Jesus.
correct.
Say left. But I'm not sure anymore.
This one is
I-
the original
God
ICQ
gamer.
logo. It helps you out almost every day. But do you really know Wikipedia's logo that well? Which one is correct?
Oh shit! Left side. Right side.
If you got it right, you have my absolute respect. Some car enthusiasts say that Lamborghini is a bull that only its driver can tame. But that's not the only reason for this logo. It's Ferruccio Lamborghini's, who's the owner of the business Zodiac sign. The company's success was written
And what is
by
happening?
stars. Goodwill's logo is just
What is
a
happening?
smiley face, right? But take a good look at the G at the bottom. It's the exact same symbol. Tesla's T.
What is happening? Is this over already? Oh Jesus, guys. I think you did it right 100%. And I did it too. We both did it right. Congratulations! Suddenly it's a different video. So suddenly it's a completely different video. What's going on here? Of course it's not live. In what part of the world should that be that's so dark outside? I would kind of wonder if Belgium has currently nighttime and me literally living like 1 hour next to Belgium would have like pure daytime. That would be kind of weird. It's replay? Yeah, I guess so. Guess so. Oh, true. Today's Sunday. Oh, man. What is wrong with my front page? Why are there so many boobas? Why so many boobas? Top 4 billionaire pickup lines.
Give me Christina, give me Kim. Ladies, here we go. We got point values of triple. We got top 4 answers on the board. A billionaire's pickup line to a woman might be...
I have a yacht.
True.
I don't know, sorry.
I have a yacht. Okay, now I gotta read the whole question.
Have a mansion.
A billionaire's pickup line to a woman might be, want to go for a ride in my what?
Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Oh, there was another part of the. Oh, there was another part of the question. The who's?
Okay, all right.
Dane, a billionaire's pickup line to a woman might be, want to go for a ride in my what?
Helicopter.
In my helicopter.
Oh, helicopter. Yeah, private jet.
Erica, only one strike. A billionaire's pickup line to a woman might be, want to go for a ride in my what?
Jet.
In my private jet. In the jet. Cole, my man, here we go. Only one answer left.
Limp?
I know a lot of really...
I don't even know what a blimp is.
Ain't ever heard one of them say, yep. Seen that new blimp I got?
What is that?
Blimp!
Oh my god, that's a Zeppelin, yeah. Hey.
Monet?
They're all like good and they all scream like good answer, but they're like, oh my god, dude, really?
Nice.
I like that.
Wanna go for a ride in my
Ride
big
in my
bed?
big bed.
Never.
Well, family, here's the situation. It often gets to this in this game. I've got one answer only. If you give me that one answer, Penn Station, you walk out of here, win the game, a shot to play for $25,000 for your charity. But if it's not there, the Christensen family wins the game. A billionaire's pickup line to a woman might be, want to go for a ride in my what?
Spaceship.
That's good answer.
That's good.
That's a good answer.
Come on, it's not fair.
I mean, what else could there be at this point?
Spaceship.
Yo, okay. Who did they ask? Do you really think they ask 100? Are there even 100 billionaires in the world? They're like, yo, can you enter the survey, please? Yeah, I would understand if Elon Musk is saying this, but 6? Okay. Okay. Corky, Harkley, Walter, Alessio. I wish you guys a wonderful good morning. Unbound. Shit, an amazing good morning. EVG, Fistbite, Havocs, Honorbound. Kenta. Good morning, party people. Oxygen, Percy, Sarana. Yuri, I wish you guys an amazing good morning. Talking about, as they ask 100 random people what they think it would be. Guys, if you can do me a favor, because we're gonna be creating a show like Family Feud. If you guys have 2 minutes of time and you can fill out that survey, it would really help. We're asking also like questions. Can I show that? Fill in the blank. I like it when the man gives me a big what? Guys, if you have 10 minutes of 2 minutes of time, just type in the first thing that comes to your mind, and it would already really help. Creating this show would already really help. Because we're creating the same type of show. Moscatus, I wish you a wonderful good morning. Also a new YouTube video, if you guys could click the link, that would already help the channel a lot. And it's really a miracle that I'm awake right now, because I really had a bad night. But here we are watching our beloved Alizé. A wonderful Sunday I wish you guys. Chat, keep in mind tomorrow is a charity stream. If you have anything to give for charity for hospitalized children, because we're going to be supporting Games for Love tomorrow, that would be amazing. We have amazing giveaways planned for tomorrow. A big prize. Tomorrow's also the podcast. I felt like this was the best day for charity. And yeah, keep this in mind. Big giveaways tomorrow. Landslide, good morning to you. I had a perfect dinner yesterday. That sounds nice. We had only 4 out of 5 desired runs for Jailer. We're here to spread the love and the positivity. Mwah! Morgan Day had an interview and he is claiming Dragonflight still on course for 2022 release. They're already assuring people, yep, it's coming this year. Believe it or not. Four's better than 0. 2 Gabbles in the first run, then none. The first WoW Dragonflight Alpha build added many trinkets from the first raid, the Vault of the Incarnates. Check out the interesting dragon-themed procs from data mining. Guys, they're already talking about the first raid. Is this a picture of the first raid? What are we even fighting next expansion? What about like randomly Gul'dan is popping up in a later patch? Checkscan, I wish you an amazing Sunday, my man. Guys, how about we're gonna hop in some weekly keys? Do you need a weekly key? Guys, how about we're gonna do some weekly keys? Weekly keys, you get a weekly key and you get a weekly key. Because Tuesday, Monday, the next 2 days gonna be shorter for weekly keys. Therefore, we should already start today. Should I play Enhancer, Shaman, Rogue, or Monk? Why not everything? Get everything ready and see what you like the most as soon as Season 4 comes out. Have my surgery tomorrow, gotta finish my shit today. Yay. Then let's do that. Let me hop to Oribos, deplete that key. And then let's get this done, Muscatnos, and I hope you're gonna be fine. Oh, Zazas, if I didn't say hi and good morning to you, I wish you an amazing good morning. Happy Sunday, an amazing Sunday as well. Evening, night, morning, day. I wish you everything. I would love a Sanguine devs if anyone has 15 or above. It's morning in the US, that's true. My dentist wants my wisdom teeth as well. He wants them so hard, like he's so greedy on them. Come on, man. They're not making any issues right now, but come on, give it to me. Give them to me. I need them. Come. Let's remove them. Come. I would have had them removed already as well, but. You know what I think about that? You guys know Family Guy. Family Guy, Tooth Fairy. That's literally my dentist. That's literally my dentist when he wants my wisdom teeth. Yep. That's what I feel like. I'm honey, I'm honey, honey, honey. I'm honey, I'm honey, honey, honey tonight. I'm honey, I'm honey, honey, honey. I'm honey. I'm not. Weekly non lever. Weekly non lever. Boobity, babity. Chad, how are you feeling today? Feeling good? Feeling bad? Hope everything is fine. I had an incredibly long night last night. It was kind of annoying. I just wanted to take a quick nap and suddenly it was... yeah. I went to bed around about midnight. Slept 3 hours. Then I finished editing my YouTube video. If you guys could, by the way, click on the link, just give it a view by clicking it, that would already help. I asked for a lot, that you guys fill out the survey plus clicking links and all this stuff. And now. Anyone else from my chat? Mückenschwarm? Is this someone that I know? Guys, if you queued up with an alt that I'm not familiar with, please let me know. If this is none of you guys, please someone else queue up. Hey, I see someone. Wonderful. Guys, we're gonna do some weekly no-leavers today. We're gonna do them tomorrow and on Tuesday, just to get done with them, because today is a raid day. I have to raid today, yeah? Like, I'm not fully, like, out of raiding. I'm just like, hey. Yo, what? How fucking fast are you? Wait, that was not even fast. That was like 1 or 2 minutes. That is not even fast. We have seen faster. I queued up, had 5 people from my stream in there, boom, done. Like, dude, I had raids that I queued up that were... I queued up Sepulka Heroic raids when it released. Ah, then I was not a dying streamer. Guys, remember those times when I was not a dying streamer? I queued up for Heroic Sepulka as a... I queued up as Casanafria called it Pokemon, and we were full in 20 seconds. 30 people full in 20 seconds, and still some viewers were out. God. That was fast. Yeah, look, chat remembers. That was a good time. Was not a dying streamer. But Scruffy, we have to all die at some point. True. Those were some times. Why am I also always... Ah, there you go. If this keybind is not the same. I'm just leveling a Torghast. Is it fast? Oh, I don't know. I did not try leveling through Torghast. I've tried leveling through dungeons. Today, guys, we're gonna do weekly no-leavers because I have raid tonight. Tomorrow we're gonna do weekly no-leavers because we have podcast tomorrow. But tomorrow, guys, really important, charity stream. Charity stream. Really important. And on Tuesday, we're gonna be probably playing Amogus with the other streamers. Amogus. Only weekly no-leaver 20s or 20s today. We could see. I'm kind of down for both. I'm kind of down for both. I don't know. I think Yuri next ID is going to be an amazing ID. Doing 20s for. Next week we have Bursting and Volcanic. It's gonna be a good week. I also gonna finish my portals on my Paladin. Next ID is gonna be good for this. I mean, this week is also not too bad, but next week is just better. Guys, we're gonna talk about the new crafting recipes in Dragonflight Alpha Plus. We're gonna look at Fischstick Focus. Fish stick focus. Ooh, a lot of the Ren rage. Yeah, I'm done with the paladin. I gotta log over to druid again. I'm done. I totally remember why I didn't do paladin dungeons anymore this week. I completely forgot. It's squishy, can't handle kiting, can't handle anything. Why was I even trying going on a paladin? What was I even thinking? I thought like weekly no levers supporting with heal or something like that. Not enough haste. We're gonna talk about the new crafting recipes because it seems like they're gonna be some gold making opportunities. We're gonna talk about the raid trinkets. We're gonna talk about the upcoming raid, like streaming schedule that we're gonna do. Oh, the big guy is also alive. Ooh, okay. Wait, isn't birria a sauce? What is the song saying? She got birrias? What is what? Look, the paladin can't kite. He can't kite. He can't. He can't. I have no slow, I have no movement, I have nothing. And we have no sooth. I mean, yeah, we have one. Never bite. And I know that Harkley is doing it, I'm just saying. God, man, no worry. I am with the paladin here. I can do what I can with the paladin. I also don't even know what killed you there. Warrior can slow them for you? Oh, true. True that. I think that's correct. No, I just like I just don't like these type of weeks with the paladin. I'm just too bad for it. In average, you're in average. You don't necessarily need all keys on a 20, no. I had a lot of 16s left in my raid IO when I got my Keystone Hero. But oh man, what? Too much trash for the paladin. Word, hold on. I'm way too focused. No, warriors cannot slow. Guys, warriors cannot slow. Why do you think they have to? Tomorrow's the day. Tim, I wish you a wonderful good morning. Yep, tomorrow is. Give the man a quick mana break. Sorry, I'm way too focused about this dungeon. It's difficult. Not easy right here. Yeah, Tim, absolutely correct. Tomorrow is the day. We're gonna have a wonderful charity plan with amazing giveaways. Amazing giveaways. Oh, Borelic is really good for kiting. Tonight, cause my feelings, it's alright. Absolutely, tomorrow is the giveaway day. We have really cool giveaways, an amazing charity that I think everyone is getting behind. Looks like they can support that. And the podcast tomorrow as well. On bosses, I finally feel like capable again. I hate these ads. Oh, we can Bloodlust actually again. The go. I never understand what these ads are doing. Guys, keep in mind on this Friday, this upcoming Friday, we're gonna be doing our achievement raid. If you guys still need the achievement raid, we're gonna do this next Friday. We are currently planning to do a really cool Among Us stream on Tuesday. Not 100% confirmed yet, but it's at least a plan. I have no stuff. I have nothing. I have no stuff. I have nothing. That was close. If we just had one stun, fear of the warrior maybe. Even had the stun, should have worked. I don't know about anything about red paladins. Oh my god, Yuri, this is your song. I'm horny all night long. I'm horny all night long. What? I'm running for my freaking life. Whoever saved your life? Not the ones of the Demon Hunter. That's why this is such a bad talent. Run, little girl. Oh, guys, this key is not funny at all. But it's an amazing warm-up key. If you're not warm after this, I don't know. I chose Holy Protector because of weekly key to heal other people. Yeah, absolutely. I should like play with the big concept because I'm not healing anyone. I'm just busy keeping myself alive. And yeah, at least I could give me my own support with slow. I'm honey, honey, honey. I'm honey, I'm honey, honey, honey. Wait, we talked about this. Didn't we talk about this? Is this buff up time? No, this is debuff up time. Like we talked about the fact that our warrior could just use his slow cry to slow the enemies. Like 2 minutes into the dungeon we talked about this. And as you see, it has never been up. Never been used. Yeah, I definitely should. But I don't know what I thought about it. I don't know what came to my mind playing Paladin. Like, I can't even do this. I'm so... dude. I'm tunnel visioning so hard. What is the boss doing? I fucked up big time. Can we just kill the ad then? I try. Oh, I have so much cooldown on stuff for the explosive. Oh, I'm so done with this shitty class. It's unbelievable. I have nothing. I couldn't do anything about the orb right there. Absolutely incapable. And new ads are spawning as well. Oh my god. I need to turn the boss around. And we need to go back. I'm hitting. Oh my god, I'm so done. I'm so done. This game. Yeah, look at this. I'm fucking done. Wow! I'm done with that game, Jesus. But hey guys, never forget, this dragon right there is from the Infinite Dragonflight. He's going to be one of the most the protagonist of next expansion. What at least the story is leading to currently from the alpha. But I mean, which other Dragonflight would be? Obviously it's the Infinite Dragonflight. We talked about this a long time ago. Antagonist? Yeah. That's what I meant. Let me definitely, after this done, hop over to Druid and I can finally start talking about some things that I need to read off of. like the Dragonflight news that we have, the crafting recipes, the gold making the tools that we get from the game. Plus the raid trinkets. Because still, at least we have a name to the raid now, but at least the raid has a name. Vault of the Incarnates. It's the first raid in Dragonflight. I mean, we have seen the loot of it, we've seen the tier sets of it, but... But this dungeon is way too stressful to do any like that. Wait, Wild and Dirty is the only person that did damage on the fish sticks in the beginning. That's why they lived so long. Interesting. I'm excited for the last boss. It's gonna be juicy. Yeah, this week just suits the druid so much. What am I doing on my paladin? Explodes plus raging. So good. I'm actually hoping that they don't pull this World Ender Ultima thread in yet another expansion. I mean, we're gonna be talking about the raid trinkets today. The Dynamite raid trinkets. The first raid in Dragonflight. We have the name of it. We have maybe some looks of it. The entrance maybe. I don't know. That is questionable. But the first question I asked Jack's Gun is, who are we even fighting? Like, what the dog doing actually? That is the time I would be interested in the lore, because what are we even doing? Like, who are we even fighting? Like, what would be the first raid, like first last boss of the first raid? Dragonflight. Deathwing 2.0. Yeah, Raffion may be coming back. I mean, Raffion will be coming back for sure, but I'm waiting for the moment that Gul'dan is just like randomly popping up next expansion. I mean, Galakrond is dead, but so many people thought about like Galakrond because he's the big boy dragon, but it's quite like but he's dead. There was an argument people made why he wouldn't be, but Has being dead ever been a reason why we wouldn't fight them in World of Warcraft in 18 years? No, that has never been a reason. That's not an argument. Just because he's dead. Wilbur Johnny, an amazing Sunday to you, my man. Guys, today we're gonna do some weekly non-lever keys. If you guys are interested, need a weekly key, because the next 2 days gonna be shorter WoW content, because tomorrow is the charity plus the podcast on Tuesdays Amogus. That's at least the plan. We actually timed the shitty key. Jesus. How did that happen? How the fuck did that happen? What the fuck? The fuck? I almost have my second legendary DK, so I could maybe join him shit anyway. So yeah, I mean, therefore we have the weekly keys, right? I really can't hear. No, I know. Paladin is just too stupid. Also, like, no. The Paladin is just so unsuited. And Druid in comparison, I know Druid is also not a DK tank right now, but Druid is so much better suited for this. I can do explosives, I can do sooths, I can do typhoons, I can do all I need to do. That is suitable for this week. Yeah, the Paladin is done. Bob, the deranged farmer, is much more enticing boss in my opinion. Okay, I mean... Let me check, quick check. No, Island Gaming, I know these things. It's Piercing Hole. It's Piercing Hole. Like, Island Gaming, sometimes you guys have to understand, I'm sometimes a cocky bitch, and sometimes I can be sarcastic a lot. When I'm sometimes acting dumb, I'm just acting dumb. Obviously I know what the name is. I played a lot of Warrior, of course. But I decided to just like, do Warriors have a... The other thing is hamstring, not hamstrike. It's hamstring. But that's an arms warrior thing. It's a single target slow. Alright. Alright. Human hamstring. I know. It's all good, guys. It's all good. We even timed the key. It's all good. It's all good. It was definitely stressful. If I wasn't awake after only sleeping 4 hours, now I am. That's for sure. That's for sure. Weekly no lever. Necrotic Wake. A Korean would be nice. But I'm back on the Druid. I mean, I could also go Korean. Wait, let me see who's queuing up and then we go. Okay, you guys decided them. Time is time and weekly anyway. Yep, exactly. Yeah, okay, we do. We do have a Korean. I go vent here. Oh, all right. Back on Druid. Finally, we can talk about some stuff. Jesus, that was a warm-up. Warm-up at 30 degrees. Guys, we're also going to quickly talk and recap at the raid yesterday. How about that? Give me a second, then we're going to start with recapping the raid yesterday. Oh, by the way, weight loss challenge, day number 12. I promised you I had cheat day yesterday. I ate a lot. There you go. I was eating a shit ton yesterday. Oh, Jesus. I ate so much. Guys, an amazing Sunday. Weekly no levers today already. Happy 420 right now. And please keep in mind, guys, next week, Friday, we're going to be doing the achievement raid, Glory of Sopoka Raider. Next Friday. And tomorrow, giveaways plus charity. And podcast tomorrow. Tomorrow is a content-filled day. And guys, we have some cool milestones prepared. We're gonna do You Laugh, You Lose challenge. That means you guys can send in some videos. And if I laugh, you're gonna win something. You guys gonna send in some videos, and if you make me laugh, you win something. We're gonna give Ricardo control over our Twitter for a week and make him completely ruin it. I think I had to choose between chat decides tweet and giving Ricardo access to. I think like giving Ricardo access to my Twitter is way funnier than you guys deciding a tweet that I post. Bathtub bikini stream is also on the milestones, and guys, if you have anything to give, everything helps. If you have a little bit to give.
Come on ladies, 1 pound fish. Come on ladies, 1 pound fish.
These nuts. These nuts. Good shadow days. Good morning. God, yesterday it was so hot to sleep. I had to use a fan yesterday. It was so unbearable hot last night.
Looks like someone's mad.
Suruki, to you as well, an amazing good morning. Guys, I hope you had a fantastic Sunday. We should Bloodlust boss, just to be safe. So guys, tomorrow charity, Among Us stream with the other people. On Tuesday, the Family Feud show that we're still planning. If you guys can fill out the form, the survey, that would be nice. YouTube video uploaded today. I'm back on track with uploading in my schedule. That's really, really nice. Achievement rate next Friday. It's gonna be like a good week. There's gonna be a lot of content. It's gonna be a lot of content. We start with podcast tomorrow, Among Us on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're just gonna pump some keys. We're gonna do some 20s as well, finishing some stuff off. Because it's gonna be an amazing ID next week. We have Bursting and Volcanic. It's gonna be a good week. It's gonna be a really good week. Friday, is our achievement rate. We're not going for the first 7 bosses in Heroic next week. We're gonna be going for... We're not going for the first 7 bosses. We're gonna go for the achievements. Probably on Wednesday or Thursday next week, we're gonna go for the... For Anduin, Rygalon and Lords of Dread. Because still the idea is the thing that I need to work on for the Paladin. Next Saturday again, we're gonna go for multiple rounds of Jailer. And the cycle continues. So a lot of like things planned for next week. Don't forget that we're gonna get round number 2, second phase of the beta alpha. Second round of the alpha. Look at the range that the druid has. So there's a lot of things to come next week. So many news, so many cool streams that it's going to happen. Yuri? He's like, nope, nope, I'm out. So yeah guys, a lot of things, cool plans for next week. Quickly recapping the raid yesterday, guys. What we did yesterday were 4 runs. We wanted to do 5, but we did 4 runs of Jailer Heroic. Especially the first one was a little bit tricky in my opinion. Especially first one was a little bit tricky because we didn't had a lot of people coming to Discord, and in the first run I really thought, hey, do we even need Discord because no one is coming Discord? Then I realized in the first run, damn, no one, they didn't even come Discord, but they had no clue what they're doing. They had, like, so many people had literally no clue what's happening. We boosted a lot of people yesterday overall. That's the main like takeaway from yesterday again. But it got even more clear yesterday than it was like before. The week before. We freaking boosted a shit ton of people yesterday. And you guys know that I'm not the biggest fan of boosting, I have nothing against it, but I'm also not the biggest fan in doing it myself, right? And goddamn, some people just completely denied the fact of coming to Discord and getting some advice so we can help them. They just left, right? We had a mage yesterday that we had in the raid 1 week before. I remembered his name, that's why I asked him in the beginning. Hopefully you don't have girlfriend aggro today, because I knew him from last week, because he had to leave mid-fight last week because of his girlfriend aggro. I remember that. It was he left also in a kill try last week. That's why the name was so familiar to me. The name was really familiar because, as I said, it was the dude that left in the kill try because he had to go without any words said. And yesterday in the raid he was completely failing again, even though someone... Schizophrene, my man, haven't seen you in a while. What the fuck is that sub badge? Wait, you are tier 2 sub 13 months? Even I haven't seen you in a minute. Jesus. Wait, let me see. Dude. Schizophrenic, I have seen you in chat the last time in September 2022, 21. My man, I wish you a happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Easter, and Saint Nicholas Day. Dude, and you still subscribed? My man, the silent supporters, the silent Merry Chrysler, Schizophrenic. An amazing Sunday to you, my man. You're a tier 2 sub, even though I haven't seen you in months? Holy moly. That blows me away a little bit. That blows my mind. I was like, dude, I know that fella. I haven't seen him in a while, but I know that fella, of course. Dude. An amazing Sunday, I wish you. So guys, yesterday in the raid, yeah, we boosted a lot of people. I'm pretty happy that we made 4 out of 5 runs for Jailer Heroic. It worked at least. Please interrupt this dude. Please interrupt. I'm not on a paladin, I need you guys to interrupt. Okay, nice nice bow relic. Someone pick up the spare, please, and yeah. Then let's go. Why am I not in this? So yeah guys, yesterday a lot of boosts actually. We boosted a lot of people. We boosted a lot of people. Good in biscuit. Why don't I don't have enough haste for this. You guys know that I have personally nothing against boosting, right? I'm totally fine when people get boosted. I'm also really happy that this service exists, and I still think that we should get back to its full extent the boosting communities. That is my overall take. I'm just not a big fan in giving people free handouts, personally, right? I just don't like that we give people, like, that is a reason what boosting communities hate about those streamers, giving people free handouts. And I wish that Jailer was at least still a little bit more difficult than it is right now, that we would have to replace some people that are just not listening or just like failing a lot. Yeah, like your interface? Really? You like that? Appreciate it, Penguin Gamer. Again, thank you so much for the follow yesterday. I appreciate that. But anyway, it's still good on one hand that we got some people through it. We could Bloodlust next poll, yeah, sure. Let's do one after another, but sure, we could. I don't think that speaks anything against it. You kind of want to have it? Oh, if you want to have it, I can give it to you, absolutely. Oh, wow. Sure. I mean, you can definitely test it out. Give me a second, I'm going to post it to you. Just got to make sure I have control over this poll right here. There you go. Absolutely. Okay, I have not the control. Wow. That is my Elf UI. Otherwise, I just use pretty simple weak hours that are just publicly available in Dungeon weak hours, for example. The raid frame would be in the middle down here. Thank you, appreciate it. Love to hear that someone likes my UI. But yeah, the raid yesterday, guys, we did less than we wanted for the jailer. Still only 2 gavels. I don't understand how rare this can be. We had so many people in the groups all the time that wanted some gavels. Like the most people that we had in the groups, of course, were DKs, paladins, and warriors. Maybe we couldn't drop gavels. It's like Sylvie Bow. Yeah, but Harkley. Harkley. Then it's up to you, my man. If we talk about the Savannah's bow, hey. Then we talk. Hey. Can you guys believe in 9 runs of Jailer? Last week and yesterday. Last week was 5, yesterday was only 4. In 9 runs, we dropped 3 gavels. We dropped 1 last week in 5 runs. And yesterday we dropped 2 in the first one and then not anymore. Didn't know what to do. But anyway, it's totally fine. As I said, I wish Jailer was a little bit harder than it is. So we would have at least would make it a little bit more. It requires way more. That's what I think. It's just a little bit too easy. I feel like, especially if I want to go next Wednesday, for example, I want to go ahead and maybe do Anduin, Rygalon, Lords of Dread with my Paladin, so I have the ID for myself. I feel like these bosses are going to be way more difficult than Jailer, for sure. Anduin is more difficult than Jailer in Heroic. And I wish Jailer was a little bit more difficult. But anyway, guys, on the other hand, really happy that we're gonna get some curves yesterday, some gavels as well. I had some people like Jack, for example. I haven't seen him in a while. And we gave him his amazing curve yesterday. Schizophrene, again, my man. Really appreciate seeing you again. As I said, happy Christmas, happy New Year, the Eastern. Haven't seen you in a while, and you consistently support me with a sub, even though you haven't seen you in a while. I really appreciate that. Even with a tier 2, guys. Can you believe that? He's also one of my top donators. Never forget what he did to the stream. For the stream. Never forget. That man is a legend. Okay, this was a recap of the raid yesterday. Guys, I want to again remind you that we're going to do giveaways tomorrow and have a charity running. We have our big prize tomorrow. We're going to give something amazing away. It's worth 200 bucks. Also, we're going to give away some shop pets tomorrow. I think like pets is the best thing, or toys, because then we can give multiple things away. So like giving like one person Dragonflight, for example. What? Sure. That's what I think is going to be the best. I think Unwin more chill. I think you saw this on Friday, right? Friday was the gacha moment. I told you, right? That's after 7 bosses, it's going to be really difficult with the Fridays, right? Tomorrow, guys, charity plus podcast. Tomorrow on the podcast, I have currently Ricardo, Franken, Crowton. Mincy is on a 50-50 currently. Mojo Murray is currently on a we have no idea at all. Like we never know on that man. Paffy might join as well tomorrow. Those are the people for the podcast tomorrow. Tuesday is going to be the Among Us stream that I wanted to do. Tuesday is going to be a Among Us stream. And I'm gonna talk about Among Us with the people tomorrow. There are some people that I wanted to have on the podcast, like Scott, for example, Raging Bearded Scott, but obviously, because Baby Rage is coming pretty soon, could happen every day, he didn't want to schedule something. And I totally respect that. Totally respectable. But hopefully he's coming pretty soon. I also am trying to make the podcast a little bit more nice to look. Right, I'm preparing some things that is also looking really great for YouTube. Next week's Friday, guys. Instead of like doing our viewer raid for the first heroic bosses, we're gonna be doing an achievement raid. Glory of Sepulchre Raider. There you go, this one. If you guys still need the achievements for the mount, let's go, let's do it. I think like Wednesday or Thursday, if I don't have to raid, I will be doing a raid for, I will do a viewer raid for Anduin, Lords and Rygalon. So I have the idea on my Paladin. I think that's the thing that we could do. So we can next Saturday again go for hopefully 5 runs of Jailer. I wanted to do even more yesterday, but first run took a while. Our first run yesterday took a while. Oh, that was way too late. Good weekly key, guys. By the way, we're gonna do weekly keys today. If you guys need a weekly key or something like that, we're gonna be doing this today. Wonderful. GG, much love. It's a mist key that we're gonna go next. If you guys need a weekly, make sure you come. It's 239 item level, 239, 2 legendaries. That's it. That's our minimum. There's no raffle, no giveaway. Nope. If someone feels debated by my title, guys, if we do a giveaway, we're gonna give away an amazing thing. Let's call it like that. It's worth like 200 bucks tomorrow, and some shop pets, or toys. We're not giving away keys. You want one, you come. You want a weekly, you just hop in the queue. If you tell me if you're limited on time, I'm gonna bring you early and make you skip the line if you're limited. If you have to fuck your neighbor, sorry, second wife. No, tell your neighbor about the Scruffy stream. Don't fuck your neighbor. If you say like, hey, you have to fuck your wife later on, like Wild and Dirty, right? Then I'm gonna bring you earlier. Absolutely. Weekly no lever, it's Mr. Turner Scythe. Do I know this priest? Guys, if you queue up with a character that I'm not familiar with, please make me aware. Please make me aware. That is a weekly key. What about EVG? What about Mr. Wild and Dirty? What about Mr. Royds? What about Alessio? I think I did like more than like 10 keys with Alessio this week already. I don't know if he still needs a weekly. He did a lot of keys this week. Alright, just making sure. You need one more, then you come. Need weapon from Mist if possible. What about EVG? Is there a thing that you need? Guys, I mean, if we start that early, obviously we can make sure that they're gonna give you all the 8 dungeons, right? Usually we do this on Monday or Tuesday. Only farm Valor? Okay, then as soon as I see someone who needs a weekly, I'm gonna prefer them then. Any healer who's familiar? This is my art. This is my BP. Ooh. There are so many people usually queuing up for weekly no lever mists. Not on a Sunday necessarily, but still there are a lot. Who was the first solo one? It's Totem. Who was the first one? So yeah. Ricardo, Franken, Crowton, Mincy 50-50, Mojo Murray is also 50-50 because he's either coming or not. Peffy is also 50-50, it's either yes or no. We don't know. We should be at least 4 people tomorrow if the people remember it's Monday. Meow. So, private news, guys. Yesterday was my cheat day. I ate a lot of my favorite casserole. Obviously, weight loss is not looking good today. Business news, it's Sunday. The world stops spinning for the business as soon as it's weekend. It's sad because I work 7 days a week. I'm here, I'm sending out packages even on a Sunday. Just like to play with you, that's it. EVG, that's so nice to hear, my man. I really appreciate that. You know that they're gonna roll out the carpet for you. The red one. You know that. So yeah, I mean, some orders are flying in sometimes, but otherwise, like, it's pretty quiet on a weekend. Kind of sad. We have actually 3 people that could trade a weapon. Or looted weapon at least. Streaming news, guys, I talked a lot about it at this point. I told you a trillion times what we're gonna do next week. So much to come, so much to see, some amazing streams in front of us, plus a lot of WoW news. That leads me to talk about WoW news. Early look at Dragonflight raid trinkets. VoD of the Incarnates is going to be a first raid. We saw the concept art of the tier sets. We saw some tier sets already released. We don't know the set bony, but we at this point know exactly how they look. What's funny to me is that I watched Asmongold yesterday and they said the same thing. He and McConnell said the same thing as I told you about the tier set. The concept art looks so much better. Concept art looks so much better than the real deal. Watch out. There are some spell reflect. Watch out. There's some spell reflect taunt macros happening. Will we need to upgrade legendaries next season? Oh, actually good question. I have not heard about that yet. Actually good question. Does anyone in chat knows if there's going to be a new rank to legendaries? Because I have not heard anything about that yet, actually. I know that we can create tier sets with higher item level. Thanks to the creation catalyst, that they will not introduce tier sets into Castle or Sanctum. But we can definitely take some items from Castle Nafria and put them into the creation catalyst. But there's also going to be changes about Cosmic Flux. Accessibility is going to be easier. Maybe they just talked about like sending it over, but don't know yet. I actually lack a lot of like would bet on it. What else? Yo, Jack, my man, I wish you an amazing Sunday, my dude. I mean, I would bet on it as well. Because otherwise the legendary is going to be our lowest item level items, right? Our shaman doesn't even want to pick any shrooms. Okay. Usually the legendary is our highest item level, and if they don't introduce a new rank to it, it's going to be our lowest item level, because everything else will be then like 300 plus. That would be kind of weird. Therefore I agree with that. What else? Sure. But as EVG said, I have not heard any information about this yet, and there might be no information about it yet. It's also so funny that we all are so distracted by Dragonflight and the Alpha that we completely forgot that Season 4 is coming out. Yeah, it will happen. It actually happens pretty soon. We're gonna be doing some amazing viewer raids, guys. We're gonna be hopping in every raid, every week, doing the heroic version, hopefully clearing it. I hope you guys remember Stone Legion Generals. I do think that we might even gonna start in Season 4 with normals instead of like heroics. We maybe do normal Friday and heroic on Saturday. Hello? That's an early spirit link, my dude. Just people really forget that there are other tanks than DKs. Nice tremor. I rammed too bad. Too late. Way too late. But yeah, I really think like we're lacking a lot of information about Season 4. Completely forgot it's coming. So the concept art of the tier sets of course looks better than the real deal. We've been throwing this through Photoshop yesterday on stream and checked different colorations of them, and I think there's no good color. But this is like just a personal preference. Purple looks good, white would look good. Not a big fan of this yellowish. Substream, my man, I wish you an amazing Sunday. How are you today, my man? Word. Hold on. So early Dragonflight look into the raid trinkets. We have the raid loot, we have the trinkets, we have the tier sets. We don't know what the set bonies are doing. Did he go left? I hope. We have some raid trinkets, and before we're gonna look into every single trinket for the raid, there's one thing I would love to see. Look, we have it now going to have vials instead of flask. They're gonna be more universal, they have more unique effects, they're gonna be a little bit more dynamic, that you have like different ones to use. So I would love to see if raid trinkets would, obviously this is like a wishful thinking right now, it will not happen, that I wish there was balance. That there's not one trinket going to be overly good compared to the other one. Why introducing a lot of trinkets or vial or flask? Let's call it flask. If they're all useless. Besides one. But obviously this is not going to happen, especially with trinkets. But this was the quick side note I wanted to get out before we're going to talk about the first one. We have Way of Controlled Currents as an agility trinket. Equip. Your critical strikes have a chance to build static electricity. Granting 2% attack speed per stack. At 10 stacks, lightning surges through you, increasing your movement speed by 30% for 12 seconds. While surging your auto attacks, jolt your target and one nearby enemy for nature damage. Sounds particularly interesting because we talked about warriors going. We talked about warriors going on on crit a lot, plus the crit vial. There's an insane crit vial with a downside effect, but that's what it makes so powerful. The vial that gives you crit, and after taking 100% of your HP and damage, you tick for 100% HP and damage. Been playing Warcraft 3 and CSGO lately, been slacking lately on WoW. Hey, it's totally fine. Enjoy your time in those games. Take a quick break, a good breather before Season 4, and then we're gonna pump Season 4 again. I am Jack, no worries. I don't like that right now. It makes no sense to do all the raids in expansion. I mean, they change it a bit next season. Yeah, true. But I think like this has been a concept for forever. Even though people making arguments, yeah, back in the days in Classic, you could do like older raids and they were still useful. Kinda. Right? It's not that every item in Blackwing Lair was as good as an Naxxramas item, right? Obviously not. Sure, you did Zulaman back in the days, sorry, Zul'Gurub for the thing, for the enchants and all this stuff. But keep in mind that we still have a warrior trinket right now from Sylvanas that is just better than any Sepulchre raid item. So if you consider like, okay, there's like this one cool item from Blackwing Lair, the mage trinket that gives you like this bloodlust. The quick mind thingy. Sure, that is pretty cool. And then the explosive ran off, that's not good. Do I even need to kill the explosive when I'm alone? No, probably not. No, I'm not alone anymore. So if you consider this, like classic old raids were still playable and useful, then yeah, it is sometimes still the same today. Gotta be honest. Like, I think we would all agree that, I don't know, Molten Core items, just random items for random slots, they are not necessarily stronger or as strong as Naxxramas items, and obviously would replace Molten Core with Naxxramas. So there have always been over time certain items that were just better from older raids. In Legion, please remember the trinket from second to last boss in Nighthold that reduces the cooldown of one of your abilities. That was also better than any other trinket that was coming after. And you still wanted to farm this. So this is somehow still a thing and has been a thing. And sadly, we don't appreciate that enough. So it has been kind of the same, right? As last podcast when we made the argument about Substream, for example, was making the argument, yeah, farming a dungeon 300 times for one item is killing the game. Where we made the argument, hey, in 2004 in Vanilla WoW, it was already the same. There were items that you wanted from a dungeon, Blackrock Depths, for example, the epic chest from this one boss. We have people going in there hundreds of times. So it has been. Those are things that have changed a bit over time, but in its core roots, it's still the same. Has been kind of the same. I'm honey, 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 honey. Guess Yuri's horny as well. Everyone is? No, stop. Ah. No chance. If the DK is even running after me, I can't escape. I can't escape. If the DK was doing it without running after me, hey. That would have worked. With Jason. We have a lot of percentage. Guys, we're gonna do next trash pack, the VoD relic. We get in this skip. And then start clearing backwards. If the dog is spawning immediately range, we're just gonna fuck him up. Oh wow, when I had my coolers and wanted to damage pad it a bit. Oh man. Oh man, I tried. Just try to be cool. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sorry, sorry. Good morning, Dodo. I wish you a fabulous Sunday, my man. Hope you had a good weekend. Okay, back to the trinkets. We have the first raid trinket for crit classes. So, hey, you get attack speed. Seems like a melee trinket, agility, obviously. And therefore, for crit classes, probably really good. With the vial that we have for crit, because that sounds really, really strong, really powerful. With a powerful downside, but as I said, just imagine you have this crit vial that gives you a lot of like critical strike and makes you, after taking overall 100% of your life in damage, it gives you a debuff that lets you tick for 100% of your life in damage for 30 seconds. That means you lose like 3% HP per second. That's the downside of that vial. And that's super powerful, isn't it? Imagine you have like 10 people in your raid, they're using this vial, and you have like ticking damage of the boss, and they all start like suddenly getting a 30 seconds debuff, and they're all ticking down. You have a lot to heal in this moment. Therefore this class is also like really viable. The decoration of flames, agility and strength. Stomp the ground, commanding flames to radiate outward from your position, dealing medium, it says. Bow relic, by the way. Dealing medium fire damage to enemies struck and granting you a medium shield for 6 seconds. Okay, medium. Extra large chili cheese. After a delay, the flames return, dealing the same damage and refreshing the shield. Damage and absorption are increased for each enemy struck up to 5 enemies. Tank damage trinket. Like that. Storm Eater Spoon, agility strength as well. Accept the storm, becoming a primal air elemental. Wait, you become the primal air elemental. Guys, there's a trinket there's going to be a trinket in Dragonflight that makes you become the elemental shaman's pet. Nice. I always wanted to be a pet. Nice. You can stop. You can stop. Oh god. My group is not coming. Another Bow relic. Becoming a primal air elemental and immobilizing yourself. Wait, what? You have an unused trinket that makes you become a storm elemental, and you can't move in that time where you're an elemental. Interesting. Immobilizing yourself for a tire lead and an amazing Sunday to you, my man, as well. Hope you're doing good. How are you? While in this form, your melee attacks and abilities gain range. Oh, really? And have a very high chance to summon wind bursts at your target's location, dealing low nature damage around them. Oh, that low doesn't sound good, because it's a big downside, I think. Sure, your melee attacks will be usable as range abilities. That's actually cool. I like the idea. I'm not sure if the balancing gonna be right. This is the thing that I said in the beginning. I just would hope that balancing of trinkets would be nice, that we would use multiple different ones. Will not happen, but hey. I did the strength trinket called All Totem of the Master. I equip. Enter an elemental stance. Successfully dodging or parrying an attack has a chance to unleash a powerful elemental counterattack to enemies in front of you as you assume the next stance. Okay, there is then more to it than we know. It's probably like the jailer trinket, where we didn't know what it does after knowing it was shit. We'll see about it. Have you seen a Beastmaster tree? No, I actually did not. We were taking it really slow with the talent trees. Really slow. Because I felt like people, like Ricardo made my chat already fall asleep talking about talent trees. So I wanted to keep it kind of like slow. We looked into survival, we looked into outlaw. Outlaws just sounds currently way too broken. That is kind of sus. But obviously for outlaw, for example, or then in the case of like Beastmaster, if you say 1000 times 0 is still 0. Shadow Priest is a good example of this. The last raw talents of Shadow Priest, they all sound really exciting. Corruption flashbacks from BFA, but imagine they don't do any damage. Because all of these things are just like mute, and hey, we have to see first. Everything's of course subject to change. The group support of an outlaw rogue is currently just too insane. Just too insane. And just alone from a current standpoint, if you consider current damage numbers of things. What do you mean, Alessio? Outlaw rogue group support is a must-have. It's fucking insane. I mean, this has to be nerfed anyway, right? It has to be nerfed, otherwise you see in every raid like 4 to 5 outlaw rogues. Minimum, bare minimum. No, I mean you can consistently blast with 7 combo points. I think this is already like, from a current standpoint, really good. Of course, Alessio, we have to consider the current standpoint, right? If we look into talent trees, we don't know the damage numbers, if certain abilities will be buffed or nerfed by their damage. Like we know, for example, for Arms Warrior, Mortal Strike getting a good chunk of a buff, right? If you consider Outlaw Rogue, and Outlaw Rogue is currently the strongest rogue spec for Mythic Plus. If you consider this, so Outlaw Rogue is already like the Blaster rogue spec, plus a must-have. Reducing the cooldown, the major cooldown of your group members for 0.2 seconds per combo point spent. Guys, just imagine, please, just imagine warriors with Kyrian Spare or combustion by mages. 1 minute combustion by mages. Restless Blades also affects party members within 40 yards, reducing the remaining cooldown of a major offensive ability per 0.2 seconds per combo point spent. $100 milliseconds cooldown. Finishing moves reduce the remaining cooldown of your many of your rogue skills by 1 second per combo point spent. $100 milliseconds cooldown, that means less than global cooldown. If you go with Deeper Stratagem plus here, why do they have even like double Deeper Stratagem? You wanna go with 7 combo points the whole time? And you buff your Sinister Strike so much that it hits like twice. Outlaw Rogue sounds overall too powerful. That right here is subject to nerfs. That thing will be nerfed like crazy, guys. Like, you will see, as soon as Blizzard decides to nerf this, you will see this on literally Hornpub, on any adult website, listed under penetration. But we're not gonna have covenants? Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know how the covenants for rogues look like. Because I don't play a rogue. But who cares, Substream? Who cares about a rogue having a covenant ability? Who gives a fuck? That's the thing, like, who gives a fuck? It's cool that Druid is receiving Convoke. If Convoke is just garbage, 100 times 0 is still 0. If the ability is just garbage, it's garbage. Right? Outlaw Rogue is going to be in a current state, as the talent trees are going to be at least 4 outlaw rogues for mythic rating. At least. For every boss. Because the cooldown reduction is too insane. We talked about raid trinkets, and I was giving an example of outdated raids still being relevant later on. And that was exactly the case for Nighthold trinket. Convergence of Fate. Your attacks have a chance to reduce the remaining cooldown of one of your powerful abilities by 3 seconds. This was, down the line, one of the best trinkets during Legion for a long time. And you continuously had to farm Nighthold to get it. Because Titan Forging was even allowing you to proc this even higher. Right? People farmed during Tomb of Zagara's times, for example. They farmed Convergence of Fate. Just as an idea how powerful main cooldown ability can be, a Outlaw Rogue providing this to your group is going to be best in slot. I do have Theater of Pain. But guys, cooldown reduction is going to be really nice. Imagine they're gonna nerf the damage by an Outlaw Rogue that much that it's doing like less damage than a healer. So you really have to consider, do you want that really in your group? Is the cooldown reduction good enough? Because I think if you have that much support, you're gonna be so drastically like increasing the performance of your group. I want to see fast nerfs, not waiting patches. What? 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 Meow? Guys, please keep in mind that tomorrow we're gonna have an amazing charity stream. We're supporting Games for Love tomorrow. They're supplying hospitalized children with video games and toys because they're really in a really unfortunate situation. And Lago Ball is here. And we're gonna have amazing giveaways tomorrow as well. One of our milestones, guys, for the charity tomorrow is a bikini hot tub stream. It's time. Instead of like eating a hot pepper or something like that, guys, you have seen me eat. You have seen me eating a whole lemon without flinching, ripping out nose hairs without even blinking, and getting waxed as well on stream. I'm pretty resistant to these things. That's boring. It's time for a bikini bathtub hot tub stream. If you guys have anything to spare for the charity tomorrow, please make sure you're gonna do this. We have an amazing stream planned for tomorrow. And you can win a lot of things. And if we reach our first milestone, for example, you will be even able to earn way more giveaways. Because our first milestone is going to be the You Laugh, You Lose challenge. You guys send in for free videos that should make me laugh. And if I laugh, We're gonna spin the wheel and you're gonna win something. So everyone can benefit from this if you're gonna reach, for example, our first milestone. Our big prize tomorrow, 200 bucks. Does the season 4 bring a new item level increase? Do we know? Yes, it does. The mythic raids reward 306 item level, I think. You will be able to upgrade your items with valor points. Oh guys, this is an important... Stop, pause the music for a second. This is an important information. A thing that I really dislike. Base take, but listen me out for a second. So mythic raids reward 306 item level. Valor point upgrades will be going up to 300. There's a big... Am I having a disconnect? No, he did. 304 from VoD. 288 drops in the 15. Jesus. Guys, you can upgrade your items with valor points. And I do not like the fact that valor points are uncapped from the beginning. They are uncapped. The season 4 starts and you will not have a valor point cap. And while you guys are celebrating about, oh yeah, no cap, listen me out for a second. I gotta make a challenge for myself. I want to have, of course, Keystone Master second week. And I want to have full 300 item level in the second week. Just a filler season, yeah, but still. In the second week, I'm gonna be having full 300 item level. First week you have to farm plus 10s anyway, that's max. That max that drops higher loot, of course, Harkley, but we're still gonna farm some 15s. We want to have Keystone Master in the second week. As every season. Of course we're gonna do some 15s. No one... Fuck the 10s. But guys, I feel like it's kind of bad for the people that have a life. I'm sorry, it's summertime. People have a life, they have friends, they go outside. And second week into season 4, you will see at least 300 item level for a normal Castlevania raid. That drops less than 288 item level. What is that, 265? Guys, that's going to be kind of toxic. That's not good. Because everyone who is no-lifing is going to have 300 item level. Give it at least like 2 weeks of a cap. Or 3 weeks. Not as long as we had right now, but give it a small cap in the beginning. The game should prevent players from going wild. Like, the government introduces laws and rules because we humans are kind of stupid and they would just want to save us from ourselves. This item level requirement thingy is going to be a player issue. It's going to be a player issue, not a game issue. But I do think the game should introduce certain mechanics and caps and time gate a little bit to prevent this from happening. They should prevent the players from going too wild with the item level requirements. Of course, many people are gonna celebrate, oh yeah, they let us play as much as we want and they're not time getting and restricting us. Understandable. I think it's also gonna be funny for a filler season, as Finn said. Finn, by the way, I wish you an amazing evening. Happy Sunday. But as I said, like, the game should protect us from ourselves. I need to control this fight right here because I'm the only one doing anything. Sorry guys, I needed to pump, sorry, I had to concentrate for a second. I'm trying to be top DPS plus killing the most, plus stunning everything, plus killing all the... trying my best guys. Wait, give me a second. Because I had no support by anyone in the group. I need to keep myself alive as well. Oh, it's not easy to be alone. Sorry. That's the curse of the... No, absolutely. It is the curse of the player base. But that's what I mean with like the example of like laws and rules. Imagine robbery. I like recycle a happy Sunday to you. Imagine robbery would be not written in the law. There was no law against robbery. We all know it's unfair. It's unethical. And we know that we shouldn't do it. But if there was no law preventing me from like robbing someone, you can believe, I know it's unethical and maybe you don't like what I say right now, but I would steal the shit out of everything. Absolutely. Totally. Totally. That's why we should have certain rules. I say go wild, give us absolute madness for season 4 as we say goodbye to Shadowlands. No, I think so as well, but I don't think like the madness is far enough. I had an idea. Give us 2 weeks. Blizzard, give us 2 weeks of letting us use all 4 Covenant abilities at the same time and wear as many legendaries as we want. That is the madness that I want. Uncapped Valor points is not mad enough for me, I think. I would love to use all 4 Covenant abilities plus wear as many legendaries as I want. That is madness. That's what I would love to see. I said this so many times already that it would be funny for the end of Shadowlands. Going absolutely wild. I just feel like it's going to push even more people out of the game. If you have a life, if you have like a friend group, you go outside during the summertime, I feel like the game is pushing you out even faster with that change of the valor point cap. Just a small thing, and I know that a lot of people are celebrating about this, but it's kind of hard to make everyone happy. No, absolutely. Of course, it's hard. You will never please 100% of people. That's correct. But what is the lesser evil? At the mountain, I wish you an amazing Sunday. So the question about the substream would be, what is the lesser evil? Capping valor points for like 2 or 3 weeks in the beginning of the season only? Or unleashing the elitists in the game? Is it a less unit team? Yeah, it's the one and only Smash Bangers. So I think like capping the valor points for the first 2 weeks is going to be the lesser evil. Because I personally, being in contact with a lot of people, playing dungeons with a lot of like I know a lot of people and I don't just play dungeons with them, I hear their opinions as well. I personally feel like there are more people that said, oh my god, how do they require 270 item level right now for a normal sepulcher raid? And why does everyone do it? Like, why is there no group anymore that takes me into a dungeon if I don't have 280 item level? Like, I do weekly keys with people that have 239 item level, 239. And last week when we did weekly keys, people told me stories about their friends. They don't want to do weekly keys with them because they feel like the item level with 255 is too low. Huh? Huh? That is a problem. And there are going to be more people pushed out of the game because of that. Because of the players going wild instead of like people leaving because of a cap. I have not heard yet anyone telling me, Scruffy, I left the game the second week into the season because my Valor points are capped. I complained about Valor point cap. I at some point felt like, okay, now it's time to be gone. And it took like still 3 to 4 weeks after me like complaining about it. Of course. But I have not heard anyone saying that they left because of the cap. And I don't think it's a real thing that someone left the game because of the Valor point cap. Because it's the beginning of the season, they are all motivated. But on the other hand, just because the players are going wild, there were some people leaving. That's why I think like restricting players a little bit is definitely not wrong. And I don't agree how they did it with Valor points in Season 3, for example. The cap was too long there and maybe, as you said, Substream, a little bit too low. So the execution was wrong, but the idea was good. Typical Blizzard thing. The idea was good, but how they implemented it was bad. Agreed. So it would be questionable right now. We could like brainstorm about this. What would be a good cap? But at the end of the day, this is not for us to decide. It's not even coming, so then we don't need to spend some time like thinking about that. I just think like the game should restrict players from going mentally wild. Because it is just in their heads. Yeah, I mean, especially if you only cap it for like 3 weeks, you should have like a little bit higher cap than just one item, right? 750 points were probably not enough. Especially when the season goes shorter and the cap is going to be removed shorter. Sure, as I said, like we don't need to talk about it. At the end of the day, there is no cap happening. And in my opinion, this is kind of bad. Obviously, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that. But I also have no friends, no social life, I don't go outside, and hey. Obviously, I gonna enjoy that. Duh. But especially during summer when COVID is over, lockdown is over, hey, people going outside again. They're making touchy-touchy with people. You sure we want a Bloodlust, or are we blasting this boss already in the next 30 seconds anyway? Could have used Bloodlust for them for the next pull after the boss. But let's see what the shamans are doing. Yeah, sure, especially for the warriors, then yeah, understandable. I just like think people are going too wild sometimes. It's they're building up psychological boundaries. We talked about this in details. When people like are worried that their item level is not enough for a 15 key, but they clearly have enough item level, but the community is pushing them into that direction. I cannot wait to be a dragon, dude. I gotta be honest. I watched a few videos about Evoker, and I watched a video yesterday of Limit Maxi going into Mythic Zeros, Mist of Tenasai for example, with 4 Evokers. That looked funny. I do like the spell effects. I do think that it's time for WoW 2, with a complete overhaul of everything. The spell effects of Evoker look so good. And then you have like, look, what do I have? Look what I have. Everyone will play it? Sure, that's totally normal for a hero class. That's totally normal. It's the fresh meat. Everyone wants to give it a try, for sure. Yeah. DKs, demon hunters, monks. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's what I said. Absolutely, they're gonna go all for this. They at least need to remake other classes. Yeah, that's why I think like World of Warcraft 2 would be a good option for this. Not necessarily like resetting the whole game, but just like making it a big update and updating a lot of things that they could call it WoW 2. That I wasn't necessarily referring to making this game a reset. It's just like, yeah, like everything looks so old school. No, you are. I mean, I would love to see a WoW 2. Obviously, Hannah, I would love to see a WoW 2. Obviously, like, no need to lie about it. But obviously, we don't necessarily need. No, you are amazing. Oh. No, you are amazing. No, guys. You make the stream. You are the ones that are making this so amazing. Making my life better. I owe you money for this, guys. Mwah, happy Sunday. Guys, why is no one interrupting? We have 4 other interrupts. Shaman healer as well. Yeah, absolutely. They need to rework Percy correct. They need to at least rework the other classes. It's time. The other classes are somehow still living in 2004. Dragfree alone prove, at least to me, that Blizzard are slowly but surely giving us way more agency with our character and being unique. No way that will be just Dragfree only. Currently it is just Dragfree only. I heard the complaints already when Blizzard tweeted about this. 88 illion, I don't know how to spell that number. 88 illion. It's million, billion, trillion and so on, up to 8. Different combinations of how to create your character, how to make your Dragfree look like. And there are so many memes going around about this, because what about the other classes? Like, how about they introduce fucking skins? Like Path of Exile introduced skins. They have Path of Exile has skins for every single ability and multiple ones. Like, buy it for like $4.99 in the Blizzard shop. That your Warlock has green color instead of like the like Reign of Chaos or Reign of Fire, whatever it's called, has green color instead of red. Basic is red. Gives us green. Give us purple. Give us mixed colors. Give us some shiny effects to it. I think Blizzard is missing out on a lot of like money making ideas. I'm completely honest. If I like a certain class, I play, let's say Warrior. Let's say I play Warrior, Tank Warrior next expansion, and they're gonna introduce skins for abilities. I would pay probably up to $9.99 for a really cool skin for Thunderclap. The Thunderclap just looks a little bit different. I would pay for that. I would pay real money for that. Because why not? I think if I like it and I want to look a little bit unique, yep, let me do it. Like, this is what I don't understand about capitalism and about Blizzard. I have the money. Please take my money. Please, Blizzard. There will be other people. Remove the subcost, add a buttload of cosmetic store items. Absolutely. Make the game free to play, but introduce a really flourishing in-game store. Absolutely. Games like League of Legends, Dota, Path of Exile, free to play games work really well and make a shit ton of money. Even though they're free to play, because they just deliver a good game and have a really good in-game store. I think this is the issue with World of Warcraft. They just don't deliver a good game. That's the issue why it's so hard to make the game free to play. The game couldn't self-sustain with just an in-game store. Because the game is just not good. No, item designs is also a thing in Path of Exile. Like there's a skin for everything. There's a skin for everything in Path of Exile. Yeah. Make the arrows. Look, Toridal had so cool arrow design, right? When you shoot arrows. Island Gaming, can you please dodge those things? I really liked how the arrows looking like when you shoot as a hunter with Toridal. So it's possible to do that. How about like the arrows, for example? Gonna look different with a skin. I don't see an issue with that. And I would pay, especially for World of Warcraft, I would pay a lot of money in a skin shop. I spent 1,500 hours in Path of Exile. 1,500 hours. And I spent like $400 or $500. There are people that play League of Legends for a long time. They spend thousands and thousands. The LoL players in my chat will know. You spend a lot of money on League. Guess a game that I played for over thousands of days of playtime, like World of Warcraft. Thousands of days. Played. Guess how much money I would spend in that game. Instead of removing the sub costs, so if removing the sub costs might be a too hard banger in the beginning for the game and a too big risk, so you have to consider that it would be really risky for Blizzard to just suddenly announce that they remove the sub costs, because let's say 1 million players are playing World of Warcraft. They're gonna make like 10 million in sub revenue. Making like 10 million. Or 13 million per month. So, will they make 13 million a month per skin shop to compensate for that? They consistently have to develop this. That means they're gonna make they lose even more money because they have to consistently update their in-game shop, bring new skins that people are like willing to buy. I don't know why we pulled the second dude, but seemingly we can't survive that. No, it was one of the shamans. I don't know if it was Island Gaming, but it was probably our random shaman. You wanna go out there? It's out. Our heal shaman is failing so hard, but why is he then pulling? Kinda questionable. It's totally fine. But why is he then the one who's hurrying up? We have 15 minutes on the clock. So this is what you guys have to consider if you think about like WoW going free to play. I think one of the best solutions they could do right now to boost the transition from free to play from paid model to free to play would be the Microsoft Game Pass. The Microsoft Game Pass costing the same amount, but you still get offered like more. Yeah, you have way more that's offered to you. The Xbox Game Pass for PC is amazing. If you guys haven't like thought about it or don't have it yourself right now, it is actually pretty good. It's the best Game Pass you could ever have. It's really, really good. Introducing World of Warcraft into that is definitely good. It would still force the WoW community to pay their monthly subscription, but it wouldn't feel like we're just paying for the WoW subscription because you get the whole package offered, right? It's gonna have a different feeling to it. Instead of like just like paying for World of Warcraft, you pay for a lot more. So that could already like help making the transition. Because if they would ever introduce this in the Game Pass, they're still gonna lose out on money, right? Because right now they have the Game Pass and you pay monthly, and you have the WoW subscription, you pay monthly. They would still lose money. It's still just wild to me that WoW is the only Blizzard game. It's the only Blizzard game that you need to subscribe to and pay monthly to play, but that's not uncommon for a MMORPG. That's the thing. It's not just claiming it's a Blizzard game that you need to pay monthly is kind of weird, because look at the competitors. Final Fantasy, you have to pay monthly as well, right? Obviously, Blizzard would become a really strong competitor if they deliver a good game and make it free to play. Of course, they're gonna be then cutting edge in the genre of MMORPGs. Sure. A amazingly good MMORPG with an amazing franchise that is free to play. Obviously, they would be the leader of that genre. They would manifest their lead in the scene. Obviously. But it's a risky thing to do. And the franchise of World of Warcraft is big enough. I give you an example. Path of Exile again. As of course I promote Path of Exile a lot because we're going to be playing it next month a lot. Obviously. Oxygen, happy Sunday, my man. How are you today? Path of Exile takes a lot of things that are in the game that were just created by the community. And look at a franchise like World of Warcraft. They have a lot of like people that have some talent. They're creating some like models. They're creating they're creating like things for the game. Why are we not killing the banner, guys? I don't know. Why we're not just killing the banner finally? How long do we want to have this banner living? Let me see. That's a long time. Miracle that no one died, but still, that was a little sus. But I feel like, yeah, Blizzard has some options. They should go ahead and they should do something about that situation. Manifest the lead in the scene. How did we get there? And after talking about it for half an hour, I'm like, how did we even get here? All I know is that we talked about raid trinkets before. Wow. The stream is never getting boring. Enjoyed the new video? Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Guys, if you have time, please make sure you're gonna watch the latest YouTube video. It was a really, really amazing opening. The new Pokemon Go set is just incredible. It's just incredible. Oxygen, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Guys, I say it again, tomorrow's a charity stream. We're gonna support Games for Love. They are supplying hospitalized children, kids with cancer. if they're hospitalized really long, with toys to make that time a little bit more bearable. And if you guys have anything to spare, like a $5 or something, it would be nice if you guys could do this tomorrow for the charity. We have some cool milestones, giveaways planned. And it's a really amazing stream tomorrow with the podcast as well. Maybe bad take. Always love to see see them ETBs. Oh, me too. Me too. I bought a lot of like EV boxes to sell them. That was probably the wrong idea. I should have bought into ETBs. I made the wrong pick. I should have. That was just like me being just stupid. I did the wrong pick. I bought a shitload of EV collection boxes. I'm not like able to sell them fast enough, but I think ETBs would be selling faster. And yeah, I miscalculated there. You should always have something like Origin. You pay monthly to play their games. Wait, what? Except you always have the weirdest takes. I don't understand what you mean. Maybe bad tech, but I don't know. But I personally think a lot of people really don't give WoW the credit it truly deserves. 2004, it was born. It has stood the test of time over and over again. And sure, there are other options in the MMO market, but have they given you a lifetime of memories, good and bad, lol? Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly. That's the cool thing about World of Warcraft. The franchise is so big, the fan base is so big. But I'm really hopeful for World of Warcraft in the future. No, Substream, I know what you mean. I know what Origin Access is, but what do you think What do you think I meant by talking about the Xbox Game Pass? What do you think that is? And talking about Microsoft and Xbox Game Pass, that is first of all way better than Origin, because Origin just sucks. They only have like a few games. They don't have that many indie games, but Microsoft does. Obviously, making the example with the Xbox Game Pass is way better of an example than talking about Origin, because Activision Blizzard is owned by Microsoft. So we would rather see World of Warcraft going to the Xbox Game Pass, not to EA. Maybe, guys, maybe. I mean, Substream is not wrong, because EA offered, after like the acquisition from Activision, like the acquisition of Activision by Microsoft, other game companies like Ubisoft and EA came forward and said, hey, guys, if someone is offering enough money, you can buy us, right? EA, after like everything happening behind closed doors and Activision like being sold off to Microsoft, all of a sudden other game companies like Ubisoft and EA coming forward and say like, guys, I mean, if anyone has money, Amazon, hello? They came forward and said that. Obviously, we could maybe see in the future Microsoft buying EA, right? Yeah, Substream, that's what I mean. You have no idea what I'm talking about. I don't know what you're saying. Like, you seem to not listen at all. It's totally fine, my man. Much love. Yeah. But chill. It seems like I'm talking against the wall when I talk to you. Yeah. Our next key on the menu is a Sanguine. And I know that Alessio needs that key. I quickly go AFK, gonna grab another... No, not Red Bull, not yet. We're gonna be right back. Oh no, my dad is pissed. Oh god, I pissed off my dad right now. I don't know, we're just talking a little bit of about like training or something. And because my dad is getting, of course, like due to COVID and all this stuff, he wasn't training enough anymore. And of course, like he's not as in shape as he was anymore. Let's call it like that. I said like he's getting a wealthy belly. I don't know how to translate this. He's getting fake. Lazy, wealthy, and fake. And that hit a weak spot. Oops. Oopsie. Guess who's getting a donor plate today? The other wealthy and lazy dude. I'm raising my hands right now. Oopsie. Sanguine Deaths, weekly not either. Chat, we're doing weekly no leavers. If you guys need a weekly key, please make sure you're gonna come. Seems like you guys are all in the dinner break. Ah, this is so typical for my chat. It's 6 p.m. Everyone is eating right now. Harkley, what you gonna get today? I think Dodo might be still here. He might have some good ideas for you. He not. But if he was, he would maybe giving you some good ideas. I know Bro Lesio needs the Sanguine. Anyone else, guys? Anyone else? Making some pasta and meat. Let me go quickly AFK. I gotta excuse to my dad. I feel bad. Hitting a weak spot is never good. raffle, no viewer keys, only unconditional love. And why? Because you deserve it. And fuck Final Fantasy. Please enjoy the game like you want to. And welcome to the stream. But if you still want to support me, hey, Twitch Prime is not a crime. Wait, you saw Rammstein yesterday? Ooh, that sounds amazing. Josh Shocker, I wish you an amazing Sunday, my man. Guys, keep in mind tomorrow, charity. Thank you, King. Oh, don't call me King. I'm a Trump Tatum. I'm your president. Guys, what did we talk about half an hour ago? Because you derailed the conversation so heavily, I completely forgot where we are. Probably still early look at Dragonflight Ray Trinkets, huh? I think we got like 3 out of them out. No, 4 actually. Right, during Sangwon we're gonna talk about it. We derailed so heavily. I don't even know where we're at. Like, ADHD is wild. Can only say a few things again, guys. Tomorrow is a charity stream. We're supporting hospitalized children, supplying them with toys, video games, making their time more bearable. We have cool milestones and amazing giveaways tomorrow. We're gonna give away some things from the in-game shop. Also, we have a big prize to give away tomorrow. I will announce tomorrow what it is. But that one thing is worth like 200 bucks. Also, we have really cool milestones. Bathtub Bikini stream is one of the milestones. Giving Ricardo access to my Twitter for a week. Another one. If you guys have anything to spare to give it to charity tomorrow, that would be nice. Also, we're working on the streamer feud, guys. If you have 2 minutes of time to fill out that survey, that would be really nice, because you're working on a new game show. That would be cool. Josh Shocker, you don't have to, right? I'm just like saying it to everyone. I just love to repeat myself and advertise these things. Tomorrow's also the podcast. Again, every Monday is our podcast with the other streamers. It's Ricardo, Frank, and Krauten, Mincy 50-50, Mojo Murray 50-50, and Peppy 50-50 chance. We will be at least 4 people tomorrow. We could be potentially 7. Sorry, 8. We could be potentially be only 4. Something between 4 and... I can't count. Something between... Oh, yeah, I can't count. 4 and 7. Today we're gonna do weekly keys, tomorrow weekly keys, on Tuesday weekly keys. There's no key giveaway. Guys, want a weekly, I give you a weekly. 239 item level. Today is raid night, I have to. Tomorrow is podcast, and on Tuesday is Among Us stream with the people from the podcast. On Wednesday we might gonna do a viewer raid. On Thursday, on Friday we're gonna do the achievement raid. Saturday is going to be Jailer Heroic again. We're gonna go for 5 rounds at least. Or that's a plan, to do 5 rounds of Jailer, as we did yesterday and the week before. Hoping for some gavels. Guys, please do the explosives for a second while I am opening up the canister. This is the plan for next week, guys. A lot of crazy things planned, especially we're gonna get a lot of WoW news. That's going to be amazing because second phase of Alpha is continuing. We wanted to take a look today into the recipes, some crafting recipes, Dragonflight, forming some gold making ideas, and into the raid trinkets. It's just like always like a little bit busy when I have to do a lot of explosives. Early look at Dragonflight raid trinkets. We talked about the first 4. They actually sound really interesting. A lot of elemental stuff. Transforming you into a storm elemental that is stationary. Makes your melee attacks become range. Some tank drinks as well. Let's continue with Manic Grief Torch. Agility, strength as well. Use. Channel for 2 seconds, unleashing a furious volley of flame around your target, dealing a lot fire damage, it says. Dealing a lot fire damage. Whenever an allied player dies, this cooldown is reduced by 90 seconds. Oh, interesting. That's something that I kind of feel like it's kind of cool. Might be really good for PvP, for example. Might be actually really cool for PvP. Where you have like a lot of people dying. 2-minute cooldown. It's a 2-minute cooldown, but it reduced by 90 seconds whenever someone dies. That's big. That's probably really big for PvP. Because it's just like a channel damage thing. We had seen those strings in the past before, but the cooldown reduction on it is kind of like wild. Rumbling Ruby, Strength Trinket. Equip, use attack slowly build concussive force, granting low attack power per stack. At X stacks, the next 3 melee abilities emit a shockwave in front of you, dealing bonus nature damage to all enemies in a line. Shockwave deals more damage to enemies at high health. Conjured Chill Globe. Intellect. There you go, finally the intellect trinkets. Inflicts X frost damage to an enemy. Used. If your mana is above 65%, toss a Chill Globe at your target, inflicting frost damage. If your mana is below 65, instead drink from a Chill Globe to restore 65 mana instead. Come on, he could have used 69, not 65. Guys, the Relic would have been amazing right now if we had the Relic on the boss fight. Next pull is gonna sus. That pull is gonna be sus. And guys, give me some time to maybe tank. Like the thing is, I'm currently the only responsible person for explosives. Especially the ones back there in the room. If we had the Relic, I could have done a way better pull, but it all depends on the Relics. Is the Frost Decay good? Oh yeah, Frost Decay is actually pretty good. Frost Decay is actually pretty good. Hell yeah. Brood Keeper's Promise is an in-trinket. Use. Designate another player to bond with, becoming their guardian for 60 minutes. While bonded, you and your ally gain medium versatility and restore a medium amount of health per second. If you are within 15 yards of one of each other, these bonuses are increased. Okay. 4 more trinkets on the menu. 4 more. Diamond Death Snare. In trinket. Casting spells equip. Casting spells grant stacks of hatred, permanently lowering this trinket's cooldown by 1 second until combat ends. Use. Let loose a dangerous current of lightning, dealing big number they're saying. Nature damage to your target and low damage to yourself. Self damage increases with your stacks of hatred. Okay. Spiteful Storm is an agility, strength, and int trinket for all specs. Cast, equip a casting and attacking build stacks of spite at 5. The Spiteful Storm Bolt arc towards your current target, dealing low nature damage over 3 seconds. Upon expiration, the bolt returns, increasing the amount of spite needed by 1 and permanently increases. Permanently? Oh. Increases Spiteful Storm Bolt's damage against them until either of you die. Oh, okay. It's not like forever. Not a Japhis thing. Not a Japhis thing. And the last one, last raid trinket. There are a lot of trinkets in the next raid. It's also agility, strength, and int. Equip. Swear your oath to the primalist to become marked by frost. Increasing your critical strike by a medium amount. Fighting alongside allies who are marked by earth or fire has a chance to grant you half of their mark stacks for 12 seconds. Oh, we're missing some. Then we're missing like 2 more trinkets, right? Marked by fire and marked by earth. For now, I do feel like those trinkets are actually sounding really cool. I also like that in Sapoka we had a lot of like random trinkets that had some really special effect. They sounded pretty funny. At the end of the day, some of them were just completely useless. But I mean, obviously those trinket situations will never find a balance between everything is viable. So all we can figure out from these informations is a theme that they're going with. Like this elemental thing, like marks the elements. You're turning into an elemental yourself. And having some lightning damage jumping around. A lot of lightning damage. Not many stat trinkets. I would love to look at is obviously if we don't have raid trinkets that are going to be good, we will have Mythic Plus trinkets that will be good, right? For sure we don't know the first 4 dungeons of Dragonflight, which one's gonna be in the rotation. But for now we already know 2 out of 8 dungeons for the first season of Dragonflight, and we can already look into certain items of these. We're starting with Court of Stars coming back. Court of Stars is coming back as a Mythic Plus dungeon. And what do we have in Court of Stars? Is there any way to bind Stormstrike to the same button as Chain Lightning? I don't know. If they both have global cooldown or one of them... As long as one of them has no global cooldown, you probably could, but... Then just use a typical macro with like slash cast, Chain Lightning slash cast Stormstrike. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but as I said, like it could be potentially possible. So these are the items that we get in Court of Stars. These items from Court of Stars will be probably, besides the artifact relics, will be included in Season 1 Dragonflight. And of course we have the set bonus necklace. Questionable if they're gonna be a set bonus. I don't see anything special in here, it's just like those items. Let's go for all classes. What trinkets do we have? We have the In trinket. The emerging spells have a chance to grant critical strike every 1 second for 20 seconds. We have a Mastery trinket. With a use effect, a slicing maelstrom surrounds you, inflicting physical damage to nearby enemies over 6 seconds. And an In trinket. Your healing spells have a chance to grant you 20 seconds of Solemnity, using haste by 11 per stack, and it loses 1 stack per second. Oh, there's a sentinel. Already missed it. This is the loot that we get in Court of Stars, but probably Court of Stars loot is the most pronounced to use to remember from the Legion time walking that we have. Right? I would love to see, and especially because we're going back to MOP dungeons, what loot does this dungeon have? Good. That already looks really promising. Retrieving item information. Okay. There you go. Tier set trinkets? No. There has never been tier set trinkets. I don't think there would be tier set trinkets. And if there was, you would most likely like trinket situation is the trinket situation is just weird. It all comes down to sim. You're gonna sim it. If it's stronger than the other, you're gonna take it. But there's also no need for, like, in Legion times, at the end of Legion, we had 6 tier set pieces. You only needed 4 for the set. Just gave you more options to which ones you pick, which slots you pick. The same goes for, obviously, yeah, back in the days we had like higher tier sets. We had like a 6 and 8 set bonus with Daxramas, for example, if I remember correctly. Sure. But that will not be, no. I don't think they repeat this with having like 8 different set pieces. Or in Black Temple, right? Tier 6 also had like multiple, with the wrists that came with someone. So I don't necessarily see that happening again. There was never a time we had tier set trinkets. I also don't see that happening. Class trinkets would be nice. Remember Burning Crusade, for example, there were class trinkets. There were trinkets that only or in Classic as well. It's only certain trinkets that can be used by a certain class. I would be totally fine if we see that coming back, but that's not a tier set. I think that item would have a long text to read. If it was a trinket with a lot of text, like this, plus tier set bonus on like below that. Would be a lot of text. That's why I also don't see a need of like having a tier set trinket. To be fair. So MOP, Temple of Jade Serpent, is going to be one of the dungeons in Season 1 Dragonflight. Do we have anything special in this dungeon? We have one trinket. Agility, when your attacks hit, you have a chance to gain haste. Okay. Pretty uninteresting. Nothing spectacular. It then all just comes down to the fact how much it procs and how big the bonus is going to be. The perspective. Sure. On 210 item level, it procs 256 haste. For 20 seconds, probably not that bad. Depending on the proc rate. But it's pretty simple, flat, proc into haste. Hey, there's nothing special to it. Otherwise, there's no other special item that we have in Temple of Jade Serpent. We have some weapons. I really do hope that... I'm completely honest. If they bring back old dungeons, I hope they don't bring the old models back. I know it will not happen. I think I'm asking for too much. But I do think like the models of the items, especially from that dungeon, like I see already like by the symbol. God, no. Nah, that's not transmog I want to run around with. What is that? Just watch out for the, I just wanted to say before it happened, just watch out for the traps on the floor, please. Wonderful. Good job. Make love and listen to the music. Guys, stop pulling for me, man. Why are you guys such in a hurry? Guys, I'm completely honest with you. I think we can do it in the next 19 minutes and 30 seconds. Guys, it caused a lot of chaos. Everything ran after me. Just because you guys just want to run in there. Can't, guys. Like, I know that I don't have cooldowns ready. I would love to make use of the extra button. That's why I would love to run first in the trash pack, place the thing immediately so its cooldown is resetting in time. But you pull already and everything runs away from me, and it's just like, why are you causing chaos? Guys, we are not in a hurry. Might come shocking to you, but we're definitely not in a hurry. Imagine wiping Carapace of Nenzotti. What? You doing Nylofa right now? That's the weird thing about Nylofa right now. You still need the cloak, right? You still need the cloak for that. I think it's kind of weird still. I don't think that should be the case. Did you require the cloak for an old dungeon like this? Or raid? Oh guys, come on! I did all I can. I focused I put a skull on I needed What are we getting? VoD Drifter. Enemy damage taken. Oh, I mean, $90,000 damage is a lot. That's like a straight up focus. Pretty sure those are not procs, that's like straight up focus, right? I'm not Invis. Guys, we were not Invis. We were not yet out of combat. And time is running out anyway. Of the Vow Relic. That's why Vow Relic was like completely useless. But we could have just instead then do like a big pull right now if we had a Relic. But as I said, like 93,000 is literally less. That is not just randomly proccing damage. I pushed my Warlock so hard. Can you help me to run a 24 portal? No. Probably not right now. We can try a 20 for sure, but not right now. Free Bloodlust. Then let's Bloodlust after the stacking up. No Shaman Bloodlust, then I'm gonna drum. But Cass, if you're asking for some 20 keys, next ID can be your chance for that. Next ID we have a really good week. We have explosive. We have bursting, volcanic. It's a really good week because tomorrow and on Tuesday we're gonna be busy doing weekly keys. Because the streams on tomorrow and on Tuesday for World of Warcraft are gonna be shorter. As I told you guys, we're gonna play a little bit less World of Warcraft in the future. So what we're gonna do tomorrow is weekly keys, then the podcast. And on Tuesday, what are usually our 8 hours of weekly key stream is, we're gonna do weekly keys and then gonna play some games with the other streamers. Amogus. By the way guys, we are not going to be like 10-12 streamers that are gonna play together Amogus. If someone of you guys wants to join Among Us with us on Tuesday, you guys definitely can. You definitely can. Can we get a crit burst ring for Mr. Alessio? Set here down. Set it down. Had to leave the stream due to lag. I'm back. Oh no! All I said to you, I'll study was about Bloodlust at the end. I drummed instead of like you Bloodlust thing. Damn, that set already starting really well. The music. Totally fine, totally fine. Guys, sadly, even though my guild raid and I wanted to dip out of main guild raid for the upcoming season 4 as well, I was asked to join today for Jailer Mythic Rekill, getting things done. That means I have to raid. I have to raid. I'm gonna be sending you over, guys, to my guildmate. At least it was cool that we didn't have main raid this week on Wednesday and Thursday, or that I didn't raid, so we had already longer streams. Already finito for today. Sadly, we do because I have to raid. I know. Guys, I will be doing longer streams and more streams in the future because I'm taking a step back from main raiding. But today I was really asked to do so. So I'm gonna be doing this, gonna do some work as well. I'm gonna do some YouTube shorts. Guys, I will also create a TikTok today. Island Gaming, you gotta give me some advice. You gotta give me some advice how to handle a good TikTok. Guys, I will be creating a TikTok today. I will be working with Crowdton on the new show. And a lot of things happening, guys. Please make sure you're gonna subscribe to my YouTube channel if you can. Tomorrow is charity stream. Please be prepared. Tomorrow, amazing giveaways. I will set up everything tonight. Amazing giveaways are happening tomorrow. Please make sure you're gonna stay around for tomorrow. I mean, you can leave the stream now, but come back tomorrow. I mean, you don't need to stay that much around. I see you guys tomorrow, 3 PM. I was really happy that I made it on time. Bye, guys. I wish you an amazing start into your week. Tomorrow, charity podcast. Have a good one. Meow.